Hey, my little angels, come on in. We're downstairs today. Come in. We're going to make a craft. We're making mic covers and maybe a trigger board. We'll see how much time we have. So come on in. Come in, everybody. Grab a seat. I've brought them all down. No, the hammocks are not down here. Sorry, not today. But the big comfy rocking chair is there. I brought in every hardback chair we had. That's it. The taller people at the back, shorter at the front, so you can all see. Okay, just gather in around me. Okay, and help yourself to beverages. It is going to be a scorcher today. We're going, I think, 31 or 32 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's freaking hot. So I made chilled beverages today. And over here we have iced tea and lemonade, both of which are made by these two little hands. Thank you very much. Of course, it's sweet tea. Ugh. Unsweet tea. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. So that's over there. And then the lemonade, you can add fruit to it, depending how you like it. So help yourselves. Okay, good. And I see we have new people. Hello. Hello, my new little angels. Thank you so much for being here. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it. Sharing is caring. You can also silently watch. If that's how you're comfortable, you do you. I'm happy you're here. If you're a commenter, please comment. We love the comments on this channel. I love watching you all interact with each other. I love interacting with you. I like to know what you think and what you feel and what your video ideas and suggestions are and any questions that you have. And when we connect like that, we take this great big world and go and make it smaller. And that's a good thing. And please, please hit that subscribe button below. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And hello to all my returning little angels. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your continued support and your love and everything. Thank you so, so much. Okay, now this video actually came to be because I think if I got your name wrong, I'm sorry. Katie Alice ASMR. I love her channel, by the way. She saw the mic cover that I did with the spring flowers, and she asked if I could show how to make it. Well, I have my purse charms. So I thought, why not? So what you need to do a trigger board or a mic cover, and you can make your own trigger boards, guys. I was ordering these. These are trivets, just cork trivets. And I was ordering them from Amazon for like $7 for two. Then I went to the dollar store and they're $2.25 for two. So I stocked up. So you just need something like this. You can also do a small coaster size if you rather. You need a glue gun. And make sure you have a glass of water beside you. And your glue sticks. And you need flat back charms. I've tried using non-flat back charms and they don't stick as well. So I have my purse ones that I'm going to do a purse microphone. I mean, come on. You guys have seen my bedroom or my studio. Sorry, not my bedroom. I'm just going to cut them. And there we go. So this is the charm. And then this is what I mean by flat back. And that just helps them stick a little bit better. I also have these amazing ones. I don't know if we're gonna have time today to do this trigger board. These are little ducks. They glow in the dark. Little duckies. And they glow. They glow, glow, glow. Which I thought would be the coolest mic cover or trigger board. Not sure which one yet. But we'll see if we have time. If I don't, we'll do another video. Okay, so I'm going to point, oh, and you need mic covers. Now, get them where you can. It's a lot cheaper if you have a smaller mic. I have the Blue Yeti, so I need the bigger mic covers. And again, I get these at Amazon, and these are like $6.99. my favorite one is my pink foam mic cover, and no charms go on that one. It's quite thick. It almost feels suede-ish. Well, I ordered this blue one, and guess what? It feels the same way. But I love a blue mic cover that's embellished. Matches my nails too, and my eyes. So we're going to use this one, but it's quite thick, so I like that. Now you need something to put it on. You can use an empty bottle. You can use a broken mic. You can use a salt shaker if you don't tell your Uncle Angel. I'm pretty good at this now, so I don't get glue everywhere. I say that. Watch me burn myself and get glue everywhere. So, what's that, huh? Okay, for a trigger board, you need quite a lot. Probably, depending on the size, I'd say 90, 80, 60 to 80, depending on the size. Probably 40 to do a mic cover. It depends how much foam you want to show through. I've seen some beautiful ones that are just, you know, especially gems. And you can use those, you can go to the dollar store and get those adhesive gems. And you just put glue, the adhesive won't stick. Well, it will, but not when you start scratching. They'll just come off on your fingers. But you can use something as cheap as that to start. So don't worry about that. Okay, all right, so let's get started. But before we do, I have to show you this. Uncle Angel, because yesterday was my first, and he knew I was trying to keep busy, he brought me home flowers. That's so nice. And for those that have been asking, it's going very well. Baby Angel's having a great time. She's gotten all moved into her room. She's decorated most of it. She's ordered a couple posters, I know that, to make it her own, that they have to put up with that tacky adhesive stuff. And it's not tacky, but it's tacky as in sticky. And I know she ordered one, it was a pink, and it's people clinking glasses together. So she's going for a pink, yellow, green, pastel-y colors. So yeah, she's making that her own. And this is Frosh Week, so it's all orientation stuff. I know she did get most of her books for all of her books for 2 classes. So she still has to get a couple more for this term. And yeah, the classes haven't even started. She already got her first reading assignment, so she's happy. She feels very studious. And yeah, so there we go. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna push this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna lower it a bit. What's that, hon? No, I'm not wearing a ton of makeup today, mostly because I want to see if I can put this on something so you guys can, you can see it. Mostly because I'm going swimming. A good friend of mine invited me for lunch, and I can't wait. And she has a pool, so she said, bring your bathing suit. And I'm not letting anything stop me. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so the first thing I like to do is turn them around so I can see what I'm dealing with. I'm actually gonna put my glasses on, guys, because some of these are small designs. There's a lot of these happy face designs. Is that a Hello Kitty? Holy crap, I didn't know that. Look at that, guys. It's a Hello Kitty. Okay, so I'm a sorter. It's what I do. I like to sort. So I'm just gonna turn them over and sort them. Oh, we got a yellow. Okay, that's cool. There's a lot of these happy face ones. Well, there's nothing wrong with happy faces. I like those. I think they're fun. Oh, strawberries. I think, oh, we have a My Melody. Okay, this is very cool. We have bunnies. I don't know the bunnies, but okay. All right, so I've got this, and I have another pack if I need it. And these are all the same designs. So this is the only one of this that I see. Let's just turn over the last one. Yeah. So I am going to put this one, which is just red polka dots. but I'm gonna put it right there on the top. Now, if you're making a mic cover, do not make the mistake I made. Don't think, oh, if I'm doing all reds, I'll do a red mic cover. Because guess what? You don't see them. They don't stand out. So don't do that. Okay, and then you just choose your design. I like to alternate mine, and I'm gonna start down here at the bottom, like that. So we've got, it looks like a My Melody, and then I'll do this one, like that, so you guys can see it. And I like mine to touch. I don't want them to be, what do you call it? I like them to be fairly close together. I don't like a lot of foam to show through, but that's my personal preference, you guys. So, oh, the other thing is, if you're going to make sure you put your glue gun on something that can catch drips. I use an old coaster. You can use a piece of plastic or paper if you want, but be careful it doesn't stick to it. Let's see. Here's another. I don't want to do two Hello Kitties right beside each other. I don't think we've done the bunnies yet. No, let's do the bunnies. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Only you will see the imperfections, I promise. Everybody else will be like, that's so cool. I hope. So this is 2 packs. Oh, here's a nice cinema roll. I didn't even know these were Sanrio. Okay, so that's cool. Okay. But I think there was only 1 cinema roll. See what I mean about the blue? Actually, this looks really good. So forget what I said. Let's do a happy face. I think we're starting. And I am hoping I have enough. I don't think we're doing a trigger board out of this, but we might do the trigger board out of the bunnies. That's a good thing. Okay. And I'm not even following the same pattern. Sometimes I do, but you know what? It's just nice to sometimes just do something creative that makes you feel good, you know? And what do you guys do for creativity? Like, I'm finding I do these, I do my, what do you call them? My mic cover, not my mic covers, my bags. I love to do my decorated bags. In fact, I have to go find one because I want to give my friend one. She's making us lunch. She's having me over. She's picking me up. So I would like to give her a bag. And she's a very, very good friend. So I'm also giving her a artful affirmation card set. She's one of those people that I know would really like them. So here we go. There's the bottom. And it turned out pretty good. Sometimes you're really like, oh, I should have squished together, but there's the bottom, which I think turned out pretty good. And the reason I like to do the bottom first is so that going up, I like to put mine in between, kind of, I put the next one in between 2. I just find it looks nicer, but that's me. You do you, okay? And you can do this with buttons. You can do it with, what else can you use? You can do buttons, you can do stones, crystals. Crystals are pretty expensive, but if you want to do a crystal one, go for it. Maybe someday I will actually do a crystal one. You know, I get a lot of those tiny ones for a good price, so maybe. We'll see. We'll see. And you can make this as elaborate or as calming or whatever you want, okay? That's the thing. This is for you, all right? And it goes the same way with a trigger board. The only thing is I find a trigger board will go a little bit faster because you can glue a whole line. So that's a good thing. So we will do this together. Although I have a feeling my phone might ring in a minute. I'm hoping not, but because Uncle Angel's asking me a question and he needs a date. And I'm like, I know the date. I told you the date last night. But I'd really like to know what you guys do to get out your creative juices, you know? And every once in a while, I press them down, okay? Because it needs to be able to withstand scratching and tapping, you know? And some people don't. Some people just like the look of it, you know? And they'll put a decorated mic cover on. So it's whatever you like. And you can do this with your tumblers. You can do this with anything you like, guys. Anything. Let's see. Oh, how about this really pinky pink one? I think this is going to be really nice. I like it. But I do think I'm going to have to open the third pack. Okay. Let's see which one. I need one. I say this one. It's light pink, so it'll work. Okay. Okay, and perfect. There we go. I've never had it work out this way, where I can just squeeze that last one in and it fits perfectly. So this is turning out a lot better than I thought, and I think it's because you guys are here. So thank you for that. But you see how quickly it goes. Oops, I dropped one. And I have a dog that eats everything, so I have to really watch what goes on the floor. So my foot's on it right now. Okay. And, you know, it's just have fun with it. Make it your own. So yeah, I was saying I do my decorated tote bags. I love to do those. I really do, with the stencils, and I like to hand paint, and it's just a lot of fun for me. So I've been doing that, and I do have all my resin product now. My respirator came. I ordered a respirator. So I'll be starting that very soon, probably next week. And what else have I been doing? Oh, you know what I did? I'm so excited. For those of you that follow Southern Lady ASMR, I know she's taking a wee break right now. I'm going to come over here with this one because I don't want them side by side. But she was talking about fermenting vegetables and makes her own sauerkraut. So I adore Lindy. I learned so much from Lindy. So we're going to do this. All right, well, that's it. And I was so excited to try them. So I bought the fermentation crock. And although I was watching online too, and you know, you can just use a giant mason jar or whatever. But anyways, I really want to do it cleanly, eat cleanly, cook better, use a lot more natural ingredients. I didn't say organic, I said natural. So I did it yesterday. I did the sauerkraut. The whey was easy to make. I've actually made it before, but I didn't know that's what I was doing. I make yogurt cheese sometimes when I want to do tzatziki. So what it is you put yogurt in a sieve with a cheesecloth and you let it drip. And then you're left with this really thick, it's called yogurt cheese, but it's thick. And that's what I like to make my tzatziki with. Well, I always would throw away the liquid. The liquid is the whey. That's what I need to do the fermenting for the vegetables. So when I get home today, I think I'm going to do the carrots. So I'm excited for that. I have gotten away from my knitting. I don't knit as much in the summer. I don't. I like to make blankets, and they get really heavy on your lap when you're knitting. So I think that's one of the reasons I don't. So it looks like just one row around here, guys. And then we're going to be done. You've done a whole mic cover with me, and it takes less than 20 minutes. Whoopsie. That almost fell. Okay. I do like it a little closer to the center, but you know what? I think this is going to be a great one. I'm excited. I am excited to do this. Oops, let's do this over here. I don't want one on top of the other. That's the only thing I find. Let's try. I'm not going to open another pack just so that I don't have. You know what? The last one, I have an idea. Because I have a lot of these happy face ones. So I think I'm going to do a happy face one every second one. For that top row. You know? Yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to be good. Okay. Oh, I missed one down here. How did I happen to miss that? Oops, can't do that. Okay, so I'll do this. All right, so they're a little close together. That's okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. There we go. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know? So I'm glad you guys were, oh, that's very similar. Let's not do that. Okay, so let's put that there. And I think I have this one. Perfect. I messed up that design, but that's okay. Like I said, you can't always choose how many you get in a pack and what kinds. So that's okay. You know, it's okay. I can live with that. And we have one more and we're done, guys. And you can tell me what you think. See, they don't take a lot. And this is the thing that absolutely kills me. I looked on Etsy, and I'm not saying the person's name or anything like that, but I did look at embellished mic covers for ASMR just to see if somebody, you know, is already making them and how. Okay, guys, I have seen a lot of people making mic covers that are absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I think mine are okay. These were, and they wanted $60. Now, the charms can be pricey. This mic cover to make cost $11. And that's because it's a blue one. It would be even cheaper if I was using the black ones. But no way would I charge $60. Maybe 20, you know, so you have a profit. That's a good size profit too. And took us 20 minutes to make this. So, what do you guys think? When I plug in the microphone, this will sound really good. So there, now I have my very own. Oh, and if you get the hairs, a great trick to do, put your blow dryer on hot and do this. Keep it away from it, but blow it. It'll melt those little hairs right off, okay? And then you have the top too for people who like that scratching on the foam. But I'm happy it turned out like this. I think it turned out great. And I still have a bag and probably 10 left over. So that'll be another project. I'm glad you guys were here. I'm going to turn this up now. So yeah. What's that? You want to make a long video and do the trigger board? Hands up, how many people would like to see the trigger board too? All right, let's make a trigger board. Let's do the ducks. Okay, so let me just put these away. I'm going to put these in with this one, and then we can do the ducks. And I'm going to show you, and we can probably show that tonight when it's dark. So I'm just going to put those in, and there. That's probably enough to do a mic cover. I might make it a little spacier, but cool, right? Okay. Or a small. Maybe I'll get a coaster and do. Okay, so these are vacuum sealed. So I'm just doing the one mic cover today. Now, you can do different types of glue guns too. I want to show you this. Oh, there's one more. This is a large glue stick, all right? This one is for small glue, mini glue sticks, okay? These you can get at the dollar store. You don't have to spend a fortune. I think I bought this at like Home Depot and I think it was like $20. What I like about it the best is I can switch it. I'm just looking for the switch here. From low temp to high temp. And I prefer low temp, obviously. It still melts, so I had a very bad burn. Very, very bad burn. And for me, being a redhead, my burns tend to get infected. So my doctor knows if I call in and say I need Flamazine, he knows. And he just says, okay. Send me a picture. Okay, so here we go. Here's our ducks, our wee duckies. And there's tons of colors. I'm not even gonna sort the colors, guys. We're going to just, now just looking at it, I know I have enough to do this. So, and we're gonna be gluing the ducks. They have flat bottoms. So you just have to decide what direction. And I think I'm gonna have these ones going this way and the next row go the other way and do it spirally like that. Now, the great thing about these is it goes pretty quickly because you don't gluing one, you're doing a line. And I don't like to work too far in advance, like too far ahead. And then you're just gonna glue your ducks in whatever design and pattern you like. You gotta work a little quickly depending how much glue you've put on. Oh, I should put this down, shouldn't I? Sorry, guys. Let me just lower this. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see this, but I'll show you in a second. I just don't want my glue to dry. Okay. There's a yellow one. There's lots of colors. That's another thing I really like about this, these ducks. And I can't remember, I'm gonna be honest, where I got these ducks. I don't know if it was from Amazon or Temu or where I got them from. Actually, I do. It was Amazon. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. Freaking cute, eh? And then when I do the triggers, it's gonna, and they stick, like they're solid, but that's what they look like. And all you're doing is you're doing the glue. And for those that like trigger boards, the thing I love the most about these ones is that you can use the back as well. So you're getting the trigger sounds from the front, from whatever design or pattern or charm you're using, but you also get to use the back, the cork side, which is a lot, that makes a good sound too. Okay. The only thing is to remember what pattern you're doing. That's the biggest thing. And like I said, you can go as fast as you want in whatever design you want. Like normally I would be choosing the colors very carefully. I want to show you how fast you can put one together and it always looks good, okay? This one, because there's so many colors, I can, you know, mix and match. I can, usually I would do a pattern, a definite pattern, but I don't like to do patterns all the time, you know? And I love that they all have little beaks. And we've almost done the perimeter already. So, I mean, that's pretty damn cool, I think, anyways. But again, I would love to know what you guys think. And yeah, you can make your own trigger board. I personally have a real hard time, since you can't see what I'm doing, I have a hard time giving myself triggers, you know, giving myself the shivers or anything like that. But I do love the sound of trigger boards. And the best part about trigger boards is they also can work as a fidget board for you. What's that, huh? You never made it? Oh my goodness, guys. make yourself a fidget board or a fidget box. They're so cool to do. Find the things that you like. You like the sounds of things. If you like clicky things, if you like scratchy things, you can put a nail file on it. If you like the sound of glass, put a tiny mirror on it. Just glue the sounds you like onto it, and you'll have your own trigger board. And you can make a little box and put things in as well with little fidget toys that you like, so that you always have it ready to go. I think I want purple for this one. And there we go. Oh, and again, because I'm with you guys, okay, and if you get a piece that's a little bumpy on one side, just wait, it'll come off. There we go. We've already done the outside. Forget this hair. But what do you think? Isn't that cool? Okay. Oops. And I just took 2 off because I didn't wait for it to dry before I lifted it like that, because I was excited to show you guys. And then the next row, I'm just going to make them go the opposite direction, you know, because I like that. I'm a rebel. And okay, I'll have to change my, what do you call it? The glue stick in just a minute. So that'll come up soon. So I'll do that in just a second. Okay, and we'll just use any colors we want. I just want to move this one up a bit. There we go. Because until they're dry, you can still play with them and work on them and things. So that one, no. That one. And you're going to get some that want to be, what do you call it? Fussy. Why they have to be fussy, I don't know. Now, this is actually Gorilla Glue, and you just stick your new one in, and that's it. It heats it up, and you're good to go. So, here we go. And doing it this way, where you're not planning out a color scheme, really makes it go quickly. And really, who's going to look and say, oh, that you did 2 blues, or there should be a pink one there. And if you do feel like that, then make that yours, because even doing something like that can be so relaxing, you know, and it gives you a feeling of accomplishment. Okay. And you'll notice as we get going, they go a little bit faster, for sure. But it's a lot of fun. I like it. It's creative. Because I don't have the focus I used to have before I get sick, what I like about doing these is it's instant. Like, I have a blanket that's more than half finished. Well, the front half is finished. I'm just knitting the back half now. And I haven't been able to get into it because it's going to take a while. It's just straight knitting with one color because the blanket's done in panels. But for some reason, I'm having a hard time concentrating and I don't see the results right away. So I've had to put it aside because I want to do things now where I see results right away, or where I can finish the job in one go. The resin is going to be interesting because the plans that I have for it, I'm going to be doing layers, and they have to cure for 24 hours between until you can do the next layer. So that'll be interesting for me, you know, but that's okay. It'll be worth it, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to make my own coasters. I'm going to make a tray, and I think I'm going to make one of those moon shelves to put on the wall. I know, right? Okay, we've done the second row. We're almost, you know, it goes pretty quickly, guys. So I'm just gonna do this, okay? And now they have to go the opposite way. So this way, facing me. Don't ask me why I like to do it that way. I just do. I imagine them talking to each other. God, I'm so weird. I'm so weird. And for those of you, because I had somebody yesterday say to me, the video where Auntie Angel did your makeup for your first college party. They're like, this isn't ASMR, she's talking out loud. I did explain that there's different forms of ASMR, and sometimes just blah, blah, blahing and keeping someone company is ASMRing, and that's okay. Not everything has to be whispered or soft-spoken. I like the whispering a lot. That's one of my favorites. And there's so many that do such a good job on it. But sometimes just, Gigi B calls it blah, blah, blahing. And I love that. So yeah, sometimes that's ASMRing. But, you know, thanks so much for the comment. Because that's how people learn, right? But what do you guys prefer? Because I try to mix it up. So I do try to do whispering and soft-spoken and reading to you, and what else? Affirmations and guided meditations. Love, love, love guided meditations, guys. So we're almost done the third one, just chatting with you like this, you know. We're going to be done this trigger board in no time at all. So let's do purple, 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 purple. There we go. And there's the third row done. See how quickly? And like I said, these are supposed to glow in the dark. Whether they do or not, we'll find out. But like I said, every once in a while, I like to push them down too. So we'll do the next row. And the smaller it gets, the faster it goes, right? That's how it works. So it's always fun to see how it comes together. And I'm going to have lots of, I might have enough to make a mic cover. I might just do that. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see what we shall see. Okay. So, but I'd love to know what what y'all's favorite triggers are and favorite trigger words. Well, I just did the trigger words one. I thought it would do better than it has, but that's okay. If you liked it, could you do me a favor and share it? Just so more people can see it, because that's, you all gave me those words. And I like to do interactive ones where you're involved in them. So, and I also love to do role plays. And somebody asked me recently, how is a role play ASMR? Well, again, it's kind of like reading to you, except I'm acting it out, you know? It just gives you an escape, something that makes you feel good. And I do always try to make sure, and there, that row is done now, that it's something that has a message that will make you feel good, that warms your soul. That I always like to do. That's important to me, for you guys. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel seen and to feel loved, and that I'm thinking of you, because I am. I'm always thinking of you guys. I really am. I'm not kidding when I say that I like to know what you think and what you feel. It makes me happy to know those things. Oops, that duck went the wrong way. You always get the one duck that wants to go the wrong way. It happens. And if it does, that's okay. Did you guys know that Persian rugs always have a flaw in them? because the belief is that only God can make something perfect. So they purposely put in a flaw in all their rugs, which I find fascinating, you know? I really do. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this hair out of here. We got a few hairs this time, unfortunately. I can pull these off, but I might have to use the blow dryer. Anyways, we're almost done. Look at that. Okay, so oops. So it does go pretty quickly, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna fill in the whole place there, and we'll get them going, you know? You know what I'm saying, right? I'm glad. Oh, this is fun. I'm so glad I ended up doing this with you guys today. It makes me so happy, you know? We did have one come off, and that's okay. Wasn't enough glue there, so we're just gonna, oops. Oh, I'm gonna have hair from that one for sure. For sure. But that's okay. It's all good, right? Right. Right? Right. Okay. I think I have room for one more there. And I think we have room for one in the center. And I like blue. So actually, I like purple. So let's do, that one can go whatever direction that one wants to. And we're gonna press them all down now. And there you go, guys. In the time it took to make this video, we've made a mic cover and an amazing trigger board. Look at these ducks, they are so freaking cute. I want it to dry a bit before I scratch and scratch, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, guys. And we ended up making a nice long video, but as you can see, you don't need to spend a lot of money and it goes pretty quickly. So as always, you guys, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very, very glad that you were born.